was, he entered the door on his
Salutare, armată Starrux, eu sunt Starrux
This was not the correct
și am revenit.
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business,
Acum să răspunde
Stanley
telefonul ăla.
took the first open door on his left.
Nu să mai scoatem din priză cum a fost data trecută. Nici nu mă așteptam să pot să scot din
Stan was so
priză.
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Ok, haide.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Ok.
Someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it,
Putem lua pe aici?
your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Oh, ce m-a speriat.
That's her, Stanley. You need to...
Am răspuns. Acum unde mă duce? Wow.
Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Ok, and
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told
Dar
to
tu mă
do.
pui să fac asta.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might
Nu mă
well
duc.
feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
N-apăs. Ce faci dacă n-apăs? Nu pot.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into
De vreau
the
înăuntru.
unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him. And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round
Mâncarea mea.
with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
So much.
But there is no answer. How could that possibly be?
No.
In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Ok. Stau cu mine la spate. Ce mai spuneți? Ce mai faceți? Eu n-am pus butonul ăla. Ești mort.
You see? Can he just not hear me?
N-am putut.
How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I...
Mai have an ending. Nu mai știu. Nu vreau ending-ul ăsta.
Simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision?
Mereu a fost în greșeală. Nu mai știu vreun ending dacă mai e. Ia, mai prin partea aia.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Și cum era un ending, dar mai știu unde.
When Stanley came to
Deci
a set of
aici
two open
am fost.
doors, he entered the door on his left.
Aici cred că ar mai fi.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Aici măcar n-are număr.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Aș vrea să o închid, dar nu pot.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Scuze dacă ușa se deschide.
I really am not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully. This
Trebuie
is
să o pe ușa roșie.
Stanley walked through the red door. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, Let me show you.
Ok, hai să vedem ce se întâmplă. Nu spune că a dat de la început. Hai, m-am încărcat mult. Da.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Ce e?
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Deci că-s drogat. Mamă, e ciudat. Ok, let's move on.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Bine, mă întorc.
Right. Where were we?
Mai duc o dată.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Ok, mă întorc.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here. No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
Ok.
You are going to stay here, aren't you?
Mă mai gândesc.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Hai, mă, mai spune nimica. Bine. O să mor.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Ce să-ți ia de lângă tine? Vezi decât așa. YOLO! N-am murit. Încerc o dată.
Thank God you lived. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
YOLO!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy.
Ce nervant e.
Reading the situation correctly.
YOLO!
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was
Stai
too
că am
much
mărit
to
de pe
ask.
eu.
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
YOLO!
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Mai e ceva? Nu mai știu niciun alt ending eu. Și deja au trecut
All
14
his
minute.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oleu, ce... Stați un pic. N-am mousepad și e nervant când stau pe față de masă.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Fac
Yet
o mare
there
peste
was
acum
not
aici
a
pe
single
PC.
person here either. Feeling a wave of
Ok, hai mai
disbelief,
repede.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find coming to a staircase. Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ia, trebuie să văd ceva.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Kill surprise.
Ok. Asta m-am așteptat.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Da, nu prea ai ce să mai faci. Cam asta a fost. Hai să prind puțin lumina.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Eu cam atâtea eniguri am găsit. Dacă mai știți și voi alte eniguri, că sunt sigur că mai sunt încă vreo 2, cam așa sau 3. Îmi spuneți în comentarii pe unde s-ar afla enigurile acelea. Eu am fost Starrux, salutare armată Starrux, și nu uitați să dați un subscribe, un like sau un dislike, fiindcă ajută. Și să spuneți în comentarii ce nu v-a plăcut și ce v-a plăcut, ca să știu cum să postez data viitoare. Cam asta a fost, ne vedem data viitoare. Salut!